Former inmates of Reddit, what is prison really like compared to what they show on television? It's really boring. I'm a correction officer. The other day there were 6 guys standing in a group making a ton of noise in the corner of the yard, and I walked over to see what was happening. One was laying on the floor gagging and throwing up as all the other inmates were laughing hysterically. They saw my concern and one held his hand up and said, "My wife sent me those jelly beans that have awful flavors like toothpaste and earwax." He just ate one we think was vomit. It's not always fights, rapes and murders. Sometimes it's just guys fucking around having a good time. The guards take revenge on inmates by looking away. Not prison but jail. For the most part everyone is pretty chill. As long as you follow the rules no one will bother you. The one thing I did notice is no matter how chill people are, things would rapidly decay into a racial situation. And if you re not on the right side, if you re white, then you side with the other whites, if you re black then you side with the other blacks, etc., things will become a bit more difficult for you. Case in point, I was eating lunch during free roam with a friend I made who was black. I was in there for traffic violations, he was in there for simple battery. First time being in jail for both of us. So we didn't really care about the politics of others. Well, a racial argument formed, and like the Red Sea, all of the races split up into their own groups. We however didn't and stayed sitting by each other. Cause you know, we were eating, nothing is going to disturb our dinner. Later on we're both told that if something like the racial fight ever happens again, that for our own safety, we should go to our own races. Thankfully I was released after 3 months and didn't have to deal with any other racial fights. Thank God we were allowed to have TV and a PlayStation 2. We drink tons of instant coffee, smoke like Therese No Tomorrow and enjoy each other's company. Hey, something I can respond to. Boring. If you're in medium or low security everyone just minds their own business, working out, playing spades and watching telenovelas. I've never read so many books in my life. Also, this scene https://youtube.b/jkujp really captures what prison was like in a perfect way. Lol. Worst part are COs that get on power trips and fuck with you for no reason other than they can. Like freaking out for wearing the wrong shoes to dinner, or random strip searches, or randomly searching for contraband and taking stuff like having too much peanut butter. I had a buddy who was in for about 3 years for marriage fraud. He said they is a lot less fighting than he thought. Turns out people just want to do their time and leave. Fighting adds time to your sentence, so they generally avoid it. He was in low security though initially, moved to medium after a fight. Ironic, so maybe it's worse in prisons with more lifers.